Namaste, welcome back. I am Ashley Turner, helping you live a happy and healthy life with practical tools for your mind, body, and spirit. Today we're talking about one of my favorite topics, meditation. Meditation is one of the most crucial aspects for you to cultivate more peace and more happiness in your life. Either our mind is running us or we are running our mind. And beginning to train the mind and building what my mentor, Dr. Ron Alexander, calls mind strength is one of the most empowering tools that we can use. And it will impact and improve every single aspect of your life. So here's a 101 on how meditation works. There are 5 major categories of brain waves. And each of these 5 categories corresponds to different activities that we do. Meditation helps us move from the higher states to the lower states. So the first category of brainwave are the gamma waves. Gamma waves are from about 30 to 60 hertz, and this is when we're in a state of hyperactivity. It's the state that is actually very useful for active learning. So it's one of the reasons that you'll see people, jumping up and down, or Tony Robbins has people singing or jumping up and down and screaming during his sessions so that they're really retaining the information, keeping us active and that mind really awakened, hyperactive. The next state is the beta state. And the beta state is from about 14 to 30 hertz. The beta state is the state that we're in most of the day. It's our thinking mind, it's alertness, wakefulness, it's when our mental activity is really going. It's focused on the prefrontal cortex of the mind. So most of us tend to hang out in the beta state. The third state is called the alpha state. The alpha state is from 9 to 13 hertz. Alpha state is when the waves of the brain start to slow down and we move into a more calm, a more peaceful state, a more anchored, cohesive state of mind. This is this alpha state that we normally find ourselves in after a yoga class or when you're just relaxed and feeling good. This is when we're not thinking, we're lucid. The fourth state is what's called the theta state. And the theta state is what we start to tap into in meditation. The theta state is from 4 to 8 hertz. Theta state is when we actually begin to move from a verbal thinking mind into the visual mind. We move into a more meditative, mindful quality, and we start to have visual imagery. This is where we can begin to practice visualization. And the function of visualization is that it starts to tune the third eye center. And the third eye center is the 6th chakra. It's also called the command center. It's where we want to move from just the thinking, analytical mind, planning, logical mind, into a deeper awareness of intuition, a greater capacity for wholeness, beginning to see things from a different lens, from different angles. It's a more omniscient quality of consciousness. And then the 5th state is the delta state. This is the lowest state. The waves are only 1 to 3 hertz. Some of the Tibetan monks that have been meditating for decades can begin to reach the delta state in an alert, awakened phase. But most of us are in the delta phase only when we are in deep sleep. It's actually dreamless sleep. So a simple meditation for you to do to start to shift from the beta and the alpha state down into the theta state is to just focus on your breath. And the reason that this works is because the breath and the mind work in tandem. As you start to slow down and smooth out the breath, you naturally start to slow down and smooth out the brain waves. So very simply, sitting comfortably in your chair, sit tall through your spine, relax your shoulders, place your hands mindfully in a certain position or mudra, close your eyes, eliminate the stimulus that you can, and then simply observe your breath. Just notice breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, and you can just say that to yourself, breathing in, breathing out. So you're not really trying to control the breath, you're cultivating the witness mind of just observing the breath. And the mind is like a wild horse, and it will jump around and it will go to future and past, and you just notice and bring your attention back and place it on the breath. So try to do this breath meditation 10 minutes, 15 minutes in the morning. If you're really ambitious, also do it 10 or 15 minutes at night. You will see a radical shift in every area of your life. It might take a while for you to be able to sit still for 10 or 15 minutes, but it will definitely be worth the effort. The more consistent, the better. It's more important that it's consistently every day than the duration. If you do 3 minutes every day or 5 minutes every day, it's better than 15 minutes every 3 weeks or 2 weeks. So please head on over to the blog. Let us know about your meditation experience. Tell us what meditations work for you, what doesn't work for you, what you don't like, what you really have trouble with. Ask me questions. And please, if you like this, if you're inspired, share it, Facebook it, tweet it, Pinstagram it, Pinterest, Instagram, wherever you are. We're there too. Have a wonderful week. Thank you so much. Namaste.